Hello my beautiful people. Welcome back to Gist and Smile TV, the home of good vibes, hot gist, and the stories that touch both your heart and your funny bone. If you're watching for the first time, I beg, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on your notification bell, because here we don't just drop gist, we drop emotions with a smile. Now, my people, today's story is one that has taken the whole Nollywood community by storm. It's touching, unexpected, and emotional. We are talking about Maurice, one of Nollywood's most loved faces, whose late-night post made the internet freeze for a moment. Imagine scrolling through your feed one calm evening and suddenly seeing a post that looks like a farewell note. No fancy picture, no long caption, just a dark background with white letters that read, "If I have offended anyone, I'm sorry. Maybe it's time to rest." My people, that one line scattered everywhere. Within minutes, fans were panicking, actors were calling each other, and social media turned into a prayer meeting. Nobody understood what was going on. Now, at first, some people thought it was just another deep-thinking quote. You know how celebrities sometimes get reflective when they're tired or emotional. But just a few minutes later, Maurice dropped another one that said, "I gave my best, but maybe that's not enough." At that point, the matter became serious. Comments started flying in from every direction. Some fans were begging, others were confused. "Maurice, what's happening?" one person wrote. Another said, "Bro, you've inspired us too much to stop now." And then, boom, the comment that broke the internet. Sonia Uuchi, yes, the Sonia Uuchi we all know, the one everyone keeps pairing with Maurice, dropped just one line. "You've come too far to give up now." That single comment changed the tone of everything. Fans started screenshotting, posting, and tagging both of them. Some said she was encouraging him privately through that one sentence, others said her words showed a strong emotional connection between them. But before we analyze that part, let's take a step back and look at what might have led to this. For months now, Maurice has been under serious spotlight, from the romantic movie chemistry between him and Sonia, to online rumors, to emotional drama that social media refused to let go of. Every time he posts something, it becomes a headline. Every small move turns into gist. A close colleague of his once described him as a perfectionist, someone who doesn't like disappointing people. The source even said Maurice takes things to heart. When people twist his words or attack him unfairly, it really gets to him. And if we're being honest, fame can be heavy sometimes. After that emotional apology he made to Sonia a while back, which fans turned into memes and jokes, insiders say he became quieter. He started skipping public events, missing appearances, and staying away from the spotlight. So when this emotional post appeared, it wasn't random. It was more like a whisper from someone who's emotionally tired but doesn't know how to say it out loud. Within an hour, his page was full of comments. Fans from Nigeria, Ghana, even South Africa, were all in his comment section dropping prayers, encouragement, and emojis. One fan wrote, "Maurice, please don't leave us. You are part of why we love Nollywood again." Another said, "Everyone stumbles, bro. Just breathe, don't disappear." Even top actresses stepped in. Ruth Kodri wrote, "Take a break if you need to, but don't quit." Destiny Etiko added, "God's grace brought you this far. Don't let pressure drown it." It was like the whole industry came together for him that night. Maurice didn't reply with words. He only liked a few comments and dropped a small heart emoji under Sonia's post. And then, total silence. That silence spoke louder than anything else. Because sometimes, when people are overwhelmed, silence is the only thing they have the strength to give. By the next morning, every blog and gossip page had carried the news. Some headlines read, "Maurice announces retirement." Others said, "Fans panic as Maurice shares emotional message." The hashtags #StayStrongMaurice and #WeLoveYouMaurice were trending everywhere. People began posting old clips from his movies, romantic scenes, action scenes, comedy, everything. Fans wrote emotional captions like, "We're not ready to say goodbye," and "Legends don't fade, they rest." But what many people didn't see is that Maurice wasn't chasing sympathy. He was venting. He was human. Someone close to him later revealed that Maurice once said something powerful: "People love your smile, but they don't always see the struggle behind it." And honestly, that hits home. Because he's one of those actors who put their whole heart into every role. Whether he's playing a lover boy, a heartbroken husband, or a fighter, you can feel the emotion. He acts with his soul. But the thing about being that emotionally deep is, when real life starts mirroring the emotions you act out, it can get overwhelming. One director described Maurice perfectly: he gives 100% in everything. But when the applause stops, that quietness can be deafening. And that might be exactly what he's been battling, the noise of fame versus the silence of peace. Still, one beautiful thing happened. Fans didn't mock him this time. Even critics showed love. The internet, for once, turned from gossip to empathy. Everyone understood that he was hurting, and instead of judgment, they offered support. Later that evening, Maurice's management released a brief statement thanking fans for their concern and confirming that he was taking time off to rest and focus on his mental and emotional health. They didn't say he was retiring, but they made it clear that he needed peace. Hours later, Sonia Uuchi posted a calm photo of a sunset with the caption, "Sometimes endings are just pauses for new beginnings." And once again, the internet lost it. People started connecting dots, creating theories, and analyzing every word. Some said she was hinting at Maurice's comeback. Others felt it was her quiet way of showing support. Whatever it was, it melted hearts all over again. A few hours after Sonia's post, fans noticed that Maurice had undisabled comments on his earlier post and pinned one message that read, "Thank you for the love. I'm okay. Just needed to breathe." That small update brought massive relief. The comment section turned into a love garden, heart emojis everywhere, Bible verses, words of encouragement. You could literally feel the unity through the screen. And you know what? That's the beauty of humanity. Behind the gossip and drama, there's still compassion. Because in truth, Maurice Sam isn't just an actor, he's a storyteller, a dreamer, and a young man carrying the weight of expectations. He's part of Nollywood's new wave, passionate, talented, and deeply connected to his audience. Taking a break doesn't erase any of that. If anything, it makes him more real. Even some of his old co-stars spoke up privately, saying this might be exactly what he needs, not a goodbye, but a reset. A moment to recharge, refocus, and come back stronger. And maybe Sonia was right all along, maybe this isn't an ending, just a pause before something greater. Because if we're being honest, the emotional energy Maurice brings to his work is rare. You feel it in every scene, every glance, every line. He's one of those actors whose eyes tell stories without words. And that's why fans love him so deeply. So whether he's taking a short break or stepping back for a while, one thing is certain: Maurice Sam's legacy is secure. His name is written among the actors who brought a new kind of authenticity to Nollywood. And let's not forget, no matter how strong people look, everyone needs rest. Everyone needs peace. Even stars. As one fan beautifully wrote under his post, "Even if you rest, we'll wait for you." Because legends don't fade, they pause. So, my Gist and Smile family, what do you think? Do you believe Maurice Sam is really stepping away, or do you think he just needed to breathe? Was that post a goodbye, or a gentle cry for peace? Let's talk in the comment section, because this one touched hearts, broke some, and healed others at the same time. And before you go, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Gist and Smile TV, where gist meets heart, and every story ends with a reason to smile. Because trust me, when the next update on Maurice Sam drops, we'll be right here, smiling through the gist, as always.